I've got 21 of these sample bottles and 21 playing cards. Which one will win Luck of the Draw? Let's play. Well, welcome to another Luck of the Draw. This is episode 5, and we've not had a winner since episode 1. So Kim, our lovely assistant, is off to the side. Kim, are you feeling lucky?
I do.
I'm feeling lucky tonight. So, Kim, let's see the cards. And we're going to pull one right from the center. Oh my God, we have the Joker. So we have a winner tonight, and that winner is Trinity B 3154. So the Joker is a special bourbon that I picked just for this occasion, and it is, see if I can find it in here, the Penelope Rio. I have been waiting to try this ever since I got the sample, so tonight we're going to pop the top on this and see just how good it is. We'll be right back. Well, fantastic. We have another winner. I really didn't expect for the Joker to come up this soon. I thought like it'll go on and on and on. Because I thought, like, when am I ever going to get to try this Penelope Rio? Honey Amburana finished, 98 proof. And this is from our friend, Dave Vogelsang. Thank you, Dave. And I've been trying to find this. In fact, this was one of the items that I was looking for on my most recent Florida bourbon hunt, which won't be out this Saturday. Will be... It'll be a week from the Saturday when you see this. We'll have the Bourbon Hunt video. It's a two-part because we actually got a distillery tour in part 2. So it was together, it's just too long, but they'll both be released at the same time, part 1 and part 2. Trinity B, otherwise known as Trinity B 3154, took episode 5, selected episode 5, and is the winner of our top prize, which is this Glencairn Copita with this nice little topper, and it'll be in this box. This is mine, but yours will be exactly like this. So Trinity B, if you will go to my About page, you'll see my email address, and if you will email me the address you would like me to send this Glencairn, we'll get it right off to you this week. And congratulations to me for being able to open this Penelope Rio. I've been waiting a long time for this. Ooh, got a little more than half. Well, I will enjoy it just the same. Might drink it all tonight. It was too bad I couldn't find it in Florida. I was looking for several hard-to-find bourbons. Not really... Well, I guess you could say this is allocated, but really wasn't purposely looking for allocated. I had a list that some of the members of my channel helped me create. We had 12 bourbons on that list. Didn't find a single one of them. We did find some interesting items, and we're going to have that a week from Saturday again. But unfortunately, no Penelope Rio. I think eventually I'll find a Penelope Rio. It's just not going to be anytime soon, apparently. So let's see what this fine bourbon smells like. Oh, that is a sweet delight. I pick up the Amburana right away, but it's not as strong as my other Amburanas. Maybe that because it's also finished in honey. According to the website, and if you go to shop.penelopebourbon.com, they talk about the Rio. And it says, Rio is our latest installment of our Cooper series, which takes our straight whiskeys on a world tour, pairing Penelope with unique casks from around the world. Rio delights the senses with a double oak finish of American honey and Brazilian oak. That honey you could smell in the bourbon. The two make a perfect dance partners, rich and sweet with surprising depth. It's a carnival in a bottle. It says aroma, sweet honey with a fun cinnamon roll note. You can't miss the honey in there. The honey is almost as strong as the Amburana. I picked that up first, but then honey is very aroma forward. Wow. On the body notes, it says gingerbread, honey nectar, and sweet baking spice. Oh, doesn't that sound wonderful? Cheers. That is interesting. The Amburana almost, I would say, actually is second place to the honey. That honey in the taste comes right across. You pick up that honey sweetness, and then the Amburana follows it just like that. That honey and Amburana. It's probably the mildest Amburana finish I don't have it yet, but of ones I've tasted. You know, I really like the barrel because they tone down the Amburana while I can still taste the bourbon. I get that honey and Amburana. Amburana almost like second to the honey. And then traditional bourbon flavors, molasses, brown sugar, vanilla, a little cinnamon there. It's good. Not great, mind you, but good. Let's see if it gets better on the second sip. On the second sip, I'm getting more baking spice. The honey and Amburana is pulling back a little bit, and I'm getting more baking spice, especially nutmeg, cloves, cinnamon, that kind of stuff. And it's better on the second sip. I was a little disappointed. You might could tell on the first sip. I wanted to be wowed, and that honey and Amburana was very interesting, but I'm not a real big honey guy. So it's like, yeah, I wish there was a little bit more Amburana there. The honey sweetness is good, but I wanted a little more Amburana. On the second sip, that baking spice kicked in and made the whole experience much better. So this is one of those bourbons that gets better as you drink it? Maybe. Let's take another sip, and we're going to go to final thoughts. Final thoughts. The first sip was good. The second sip was better. The third sip was wonderful. The more I drink it, it seems to be the more I like it. Now, do I like it better than my favorite Amburana, the barrel Amburana? I will tell you I do not. Honey's just not a big flavor for me that I chase after a go. I've got a few honey finished bourbons. They're good. They're not great. I'm just not that big of a honey guy. This sweetness with the honey and the Amburana, though, is unique. I would certainly still, if I can find one of these Rios for not 2 times the price, I will buy it. Even if it's a little bit over MSRP, I would still buy it. It'd be a wonderful complement to my other Amburanas. I am a fan of Amburana, as long as the Amburana isn't overwhelming. This is not overwhelming. If you like a honey finish and you like a mild Amburana, this is going to be your jam. No doubt in my mind. I'm just not a big honey guy. So I'm a little disappointed. I am. I would rather have the Amburana a little bit stronger and the honey toned down a little bit. But I like the sweetness, and it is what it is. A 98 proof seems to be perfect. I don't really get any ethanol, no burn. I do get a little bit of a Kentucky hug that kind of surprised me with a 98 proof. But, you know, the third sip was better than the first sip. So down the line, if I had a bottle of this and it opened up a little bit, it could be that I really, really enjoy this. And that's what I'm hoping for, that I really, really enjoy this, just like I really enjoy the barrel Amburana. Interesting. So a very interesting finish. So happy I was able to get a sample of this. And I will definitely still acquire one of these Rios if I can find one year. So that brings us to, obviously, is this a hunt or not a hunt? it was a hunt before I started, and it's still a hunt now. When I find this Penelope Rio, let's say, I don't know, below $200, $150 probably would be the max I'd pay for it. I don't know what it goes for. I think it probably goes close to that now if you found it in a store. But I probably $150, $160 would be the max I'd pay for it, which would be the most expensive Amburana I've bought yet. I think the most expensive Amburana I have is actually the Nulu Experimental, and it was, I don't know, around $130, I think. I have to go back and check that, but definitely a hunt. When I find it for a reasonable price, I'm definitely getting a bottle. So, congratulations again to Trinity B. As soon as we get your shipping address, we will mail this off to you, probably UPS, and we'll send you a tracking number so you can see it coming to you. If you want anything else besides this, just let me know and we'll talk over email. So we hope you will like this video, comment, and share. And if it's Friday night, it's luck of the draw. Cheers.